Hey everyone, Soul here, and welcome to my run of Commodore of the Skies, Arenea's Lufenia. I am running a team, I'm just going to call them Team Rebreak, because I don't have a better name for them, because I'm not nearly clever enough. This team is going to be great, though, because, as the name implies, all of them are capable of canceling an enemy's break and then re-breaking them. Arenea's LD is just something stupid. I mean, it's so good for her and helps her kit so much. Also, quick shout out to my friend Gallon. He, as people on my server said, simped for me and got me her costume. It looks so good. I love that winter outfit ever since I saw it in the episode Prompto DLC from 15. I was like, oh my god, like that's, and yeah, it's still, I love it. So yeah, anyway, Team Rebreak. We have two dispels going here from both Aura and Ardyn. I'm not sure if these enemies actually buff themselves, but if they do, they won't last long. Emperor Friend, Odin as a summon. Let's get started. But yeah, so Arenea's LD is so good. It's incredible for her. I really can't say enough about it. So here's the thingy thing description if you just want to pause it and look. But long story short, it grants her 4 turns of Overclock, and it gives her an overhead buff. It also gives her a free skill use next turn. The overhead buff, what it does is it ensures that every single attack she does will cancel the enemy's break, and then she is then able to re-break them immediately. And when combined with her EX buff, which grants her a free turn whenever she gets a break, Aranea is always getting free turns now. She's always getting, these freebies and these instant turn rates. It's pretty ridiculous what they did for her. Like, she is really, really nice with that LD. Oh my gosh, I really can't say enough about it. Also, with her LD, I think it's only when it's only at Limit Break 1. It makes it so that her Brave Plus and her HP Plus, if either of them get a break, then she will get two turns of her Overclock buff. That was always the biggest problem with Aranea, was keeping her Overclock buff on her. And because there was limited ways you could do it. But now, with her LD buff, always ensuring that she's getting breaks and whatnot, I mean, that's really a thing of the past now. She's just she's just incredible. I've just been gushing about her ever since I've been starting to play around with her LD and myself, and seeing what it does for her. It's just silly. It's just so good. Okay, so air superiority. Yeah, this gives her the buff where if she gets a break, she gets another turn immediately. Oh, and look at that, I have my LD overhead buff, so I guess that means I'm instantly getting a freebie. It's so good. Oh my god, her LD is so stupidly fun. I can't say enough about it. It's so fun. Oh my god, Ardyn's like 1 EX away, or 1 move away from having his EX. We'll just skill you. His potencies are still looking somewhat respectable. That'll change here very shortly as soon as these knights start giving a shit. And then, of course, with her Lufenia armor, or her high armor, rather, whatever you want to call it, I mean, she's... Man. Also, something you'll notice here, guys, is when she does not have Overclock, if she gets a break with her skill 1, now she gets 4 turns of Overclock. So it's not just exclusively her S2 that gives her the Overclock anymore. In terms of normal skills, that S1... giving her Overclock, it's incredible. So now she can get Overclock from her Brave Plus, her HP Plus, her regular S1 when she doesn't have Overclock active, her regular S2 when she doesn't have Overclock active, and then her LD, and then her 65. I completely 100% forgot about her 65. That also grants Overclock. I feel like I've said the word Overclock like 10 times in the last 15 seconds, so I apologize. Alright, they're both targeting Garant. You know, let's circle of judgment. We'll EX next turn. Well, they do buff themselves. Look at that. An attack up. That's cute. Alright, well. Okay, so their defenses, when they have all this Brave, it goes up quite a bit. So I'm going to Dark Tornado. I'm going to see if I can break A. Oh, I sure did. I broke them both. Perfect. I love how her lance has that red trail behind it. That's so cool. Such a nice little touch. Damn, Ardyn, look at you go, man. Cap damage. Let's go. Okay, you know, I'm going to Vermilion Assault. Okay. Ooh, we got ourselves Rising Phantom. And now with these guys, since they haven't been able to put up their Phalanx shield yet, their defenses haven't gone up. So essentially, a large portion of this fight that's scripted to be happening isn't happening right now. And that's why Ardyn, his damage is still looking good, despite the fact that it absolutely shouldn't be anywhere even near this right now. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it regardless. Alright, Amp. Flick that wrist. Aw, no sunflower for this one. In my test run, the Emperor had a sunflower, and it was adorable. Okay, so now we have Emperor's Burst Effect active, which refunds Brave based on HP damage dealt every single turn. And, oh look, it's burst time. This is going to be fun. So with all the debuffs down, and then of course Jack's Call, and then Emperor's Burst Effect, Ardyn's going to be capping every single, attack. Which means he's going to be getting refunded massive amounts of Brave every turn. Oh, you can increase your defense all you want. I'm not entirely sure that's going to help too much. It did slightly. It's doing like 1,000 less per hit now. Alright, showtime. So now Ardyn's burst effect, while unfortunately in Lufenia era, it's not that great because it grants the party Brave, kind of like in a regen sort of fashion, depending on how many stacks he has. Like he starts at 1 stack and then it goes up to 3. And it goes up a stack whenever he gets a break. So it even takes like a minute for it to really get cranked all the way up. And then of course with the reductions, reductions just make Ardyn a sad boy. But it's okay. Oh my god, quickening is doing almost cap damage. That's how you know that things... Okay, well, there you go. Yeah, when quickening and then Emperor's traps are doing like decent damage, that's when you know something wonky, something is amiss. Oh, shit, you know, we got 2 use of the Dark Tornado. We'll just pop one right now. Alright, now we finally have the burst effect at full stacks. So we're going to be getting the maximum amount of Brave in the regen and return now. You know what? I'm going to swap Emperor out. Gonna Aranea back in, have some more turn manipulation here. Oh my god, I forgot about Emperor's Stick. Just floating in the air like that. I love it. Down goes A. Oh, they both went down. Let's go. Okay. That was a hell of a run. These guys didn't even start their shield stuff at all because Team Rebreak, Team The Break, just kept breaking them. They couldn't do anything. Glorious stuff. Oof, that was a fun run. All right, guys, so there we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Arenea's LD. It's incredible for her. It really synergizes with her kit very, very, very well. She's constantly, when she has her EX buff up, she's constantly getting free turns because she literally, everything she does gives her freebies, gives her instant turns. You know, she can get the overclock buff now so much easier. Her skill 1, when she doesn't have overclock on, her Brave plus and her HP plus, her LD, now her 65, and then her skill 2, and then EX. So, yeah, short buff timers with Aranea, but as long as you know how to use her correctly, that'll never be a problem. Trust me, it'll never be a problem. So, anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching again. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Good luck on your own run here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everyone, and see you soon.